Hero-nya nggak ada yang bisa ngegas.
Wah, itu dia Ether. Terlalu
Aduh, Ether ngapain?
Wah,
ngapain nih? Aman.
Ya
Allah, nggak ada lagi skill 2-nya tuh, habis.
Iya. Mati kau ini Pobius. Jelas, mantap.
Siapa buka war dia kalah, Cok.
Sebuah pergerakan
Waduh.
Iya, Karsnya pun jauh banget di belakang.
Game 3.
Gak ada momentum yang bisa diciptakan oleh Kars. Dan
Ini win con kanan cuma Kralea dapat badang, udah itu doang, Cok.
Oh,
Ether ya? Di bers badangnya.
Dari
Kantor bola. Woi, benin lah Eka sumpah.
Terus si Valen dapat ulti Gatot gitu. Kenapa Valen nggak ngambil ulti Gatot? Bagus loh.
Kenapa Luxin ya? Kan aneh jungle maksa.
Gue sih nggak pernah main Luxin ya, cuma ulti ini orang nih buat apa sih guys? Kayak Purify kah? Luxin?
Ngetroll di MPL Ether itu dari RRQ kemana guys? Langsung ke Navi ya?
Kalau ada tsunami slam
Ambilnya
akan
buat
dibuka juga
kabur
oleh si Kars.
Tanpa hero defense kembali dan lihat Onic berkumpul.
Ether produk RRQ YTT.
Dia gak respect badang ya.
Nah, kalau menurut gue sih ini
Udah sakit tuh, Sabero.
Peace sudah nggak ada yang perlu kita bahas lagi nih.
Ben ya? Mereka diusir mundur jauh
Ben.
terjebak menjadi korban dalam
Nah,
perang.
itu gue bilang.
Satu sama.
Nah,
nice one.
Nah, itu gue bilang.
Navi kembali ke pabrik guys.
Kemenangan game pertama dari Navi tadi.
Itu tadi cek ping doang, cek ping.
Lagi-lagi set up yang lebih rapi, draftnya lebih matang. Ben Hilda menjadi solusi terbaik untuk Onic.
Setuju, tanpa kehadiran Hilda kita bisa melihat Navi mereka mau
Nah, itu gue bilang, udah gue bilang.
presence
Buat
mereka di
cover
map.
doang, ulti
Begitu
Gatot.
mudah untuk
Bagus,
ditutup
Cok.
tadi.
Di atas langit ada Onic, guys.
Perangnya kurang Navi nih. Onyx still strong man. Nice,
It was a time of great adventure and danger. Shunned by his kin, an illager wanders the land, seeking a new home. But all he found was hatred. Driven by rage against those who wronged him, he wandered blind to whatever end. Until at long last, the illager found something that would change him forever. The Orb of Dominance. Corrupted by evil, driven by vengeance, the Arch-Illager made all bow before him. And if they did not bow, they would fall. The Illagers braided the land. Who would have the valor, the purity of heart, to stand against the Arch-Illager's reign of terror? Well, not that one. But maybe you.
Kasih tahu ya bang, pakai itu.
Maniak dia bangsa.
Gak ada ulti itu Angela, ini Angela.
Oh,
Kelas.
ada yang bunuh bangsa.
Gak ada, bagus next.
Gua banyak asis.
Awas, abis.
Ada yang bunuh sih bangsat.
Waduh.
Lar, jangan mati lagi, Lar. Lu mati mulu.
Astaga, gua gak tahu fight-nya di situ.
Gila di outplay Max.
Apa kitanya? Abis ini ngereng ya, gue pakai Bakito abis ini ya.
Gendong.
Oke,
Nah, kalau
Max.
Bakito masih jago gue, lu pede. Gue pede banget kalau Bakito.
Oke, Max.
Iya loh guys, anjing banget loh.
Kenapa
Bakito
was ya
memek.
minimapnya?
Bener gua. Ini sebutannya memek.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Anjing.
Mana lagi fight-nya?
Guys, Bakitonya masalah guys.
Bakito ninja dia.
11-0 anjing.
Mana rumorku?
Sabar.
Jago. Bakito itu so jago, dia belum tahu masa-masa prime gue.
Kelas Max. Move on gak sih Max?
Pis, dikit lagi gua anti keras, Pis.
Oke.
Mana
Ada
ya?
Bakito kayaknya dari bawah sini.
Di Bakito
Nih,
mata,
oh, Bakito
di
tuh.
Bakito. Slow. Sini bantu gua red buff dulu.
Lu mau ambil?
Iya. Gua janji gendong, gua janji.
Ya, gas. Ini jauh aja.
Kena tuh kali.
Nih, dikit lagi gua anti keras, abis itu gua gendong.
Oke.
Ngentot ini.
Lihat gua beto.
Yuk.
Gua udah
Yuk,
bet kan?
gasuk.
Oh.
Waduh.
Masa nggak mati bro?
Nice.
Gas lagi bang. Gas lagi.
Gitu.
Mana fight-nya?
Pakai dari kiri, aman.
Fokus, objektif guys, 5 lawan 4 guys.
Ini fight-nya dari kiri.
Pakitonya ya, Pakito di kiri, nice, objektif. What a call by anti-match.
Gelo Max.
Pakitonya hati-hati di
Oi,
kiri.
tolong.
Gua liatin, aman, Pakito di sini.
Pakai itu ya. Nah. Jelas dipegangin fight-nya.
Tolong gua.
Kan gua udah bilang Pis di kiri, Pis.
Ya, bantuin lah minimal lu takut sama kita ya? Aku takut, oke, sorry.
Objektif lah.
Pak kita miss.
Mati kau gua.
Aman, Pis. Begitu mainnya. Emang lu pikir mati gua? Lu yang mati, bro. Gua ada fat. Tuh, lihat, anti-match.
Nice.
Gas lagi, Pis. Lu lihat, Pis. Tuh,
Kelas,
gelo
Max.
anti-match Lukas.
Begitu, kanan.
Tuh, lu lihat.
Pak kita buka sama gua.
Gila, ini kita udah bisa jadi masuk player MPL anjing.
Serius.
Tuh.
Waduh.
Kena lagi. Gas lagi, Pis. Ya, digocek lu.
Kabur dia.
Cupu. Ini udah mau mulai nih anjing.
Ayo cepetan.
Cepet.
Bis. Legend aja lu masa kita sama Legend aja. Ini kena lagi, Bis.
Sabar.
Nih, gua mau digas nih. Gua pancing nih. Mau digas.
Pak kita miss ya.
Anjing.
Masih mau try enggak?
Ayo try. Udah mau NN. Gua ada ulti nih, Use
Gas.
Gas.
Kalau kena gua gas.
Kawan.
Ini di sini nih, lihat gua. Gua digas, gua pancing. Lihat gua.
Boleh, Max.
Tuh.
Nah tuh. Kali.
Mati anjing.
Mana pakai itunya?
Gua udah
Kita
gigi
baju
banget.
Max.
Nih.
Itu tuh.
Dari belakang.
Nih.
Oh.
Makito, Sobaiwan. Itulah
Nah,
guys,
tuh.
makanya. Gas. Lanjut.
Mana gas
Ayo,
lu kan ya?
udah mau mulai,
Ayo
anjing.
lagi. Gas, men,
Clear mid end.
Naik sistem guys.
Ayo.
Tim gua nih.
Gas.
Pis, juara pis.
Itu kena tuh.
Nice banget, Pis. Selena lu udah kayak Isan.
Lah,
Ayo,
gua
anjing,
Isan,
Lar, fokus lah.
Atletnya main kayak Nino. Waduh.
Anjing, nggak NN udah draft udahlah AFK lah. Tai. Dah.
Apa kah?
Gak.
Enggak maksud
Bisa,
gua sambil main tapi sambil ini kameranya.
Gas.
Aduh. Oh, gas terus.
Nih gua.
Lagi.
Kelas bis. Kelas, gua bilang mah.
Kena lagi tuh. Kurang kah? Udah. Udah cukup gak? Kena terus.
Waduh.
Jago sih.
Kena lagi tuh. Kali.
Satu hit gua.
Ya elah mati sama tuh kan.
Gua lagi clear nih buat mau end.
Tuh disem dah. Oh ya udah draft.
Drop. Udah drop.
Anjing.
Bisa nih. Lord. Abis Lord. Selesai.
Ayo guys, fokus. Restream. Ah, capek gua main sama tim beban. Ayo. Ini mau end dulu atau AFK nih jadi nih?
End dulu.
Gua sama
Nih.
mana aja. Kita minta kita.
Ya.
Ya udah gua AFK ya. Gua udah beban banget, Bis. Maaf ya.
Lu AFK.
Kami butuh XP,
Gua
Bang.
udah guna di sini.
Ya, gas.
Berguna, Max.
Oh, berguna ya udah. Sok banget anjir ya. Gua bercanda doang kan gua
Ini pancing ini.
Kan gua menghibur aja, guys. Menghibur, mencoba.
Band apa deh? Band Joy.
Sabar ya.
Habis ini mabar lagi kita, guys. Gua pakai to. Let's go. Morpheus di ban, Harit, Loi, Fanny, Joy. First pick Zuxin. Zuxin emang hero OP banget sih.
Mana pakaitannya? Waduh,
Tadi
hilang
kalah.
pakaitannya.
Fokus drop, oi.
Mana
Bocil,
pakaitannya?
bocil.
Zuxin.
Seru juga nonton orang yang baru main mole lagi katanya anjing. Surrender aja lo.
Interesting. I believe Hayabusa is also Washipol's signature, if I'm not mistaken, right? You can correct me on that in MDL.
He did have like the highest kills in MDL, so Assassins is usually what we see him on. So the fact that Onic have respected the Joy it's kind of crazy, yo. Onic though, last pick here in the first phase, but Dang again sticking to that initiator.
No love at all for Matilda.
We're gonna see. I mean, for Navi, technically they can still go for Matilda if they want the Kalea to go EXP. But looking at the composition, it's not looking all too solid for a Matilda to show up. So I really don't think it will pop up this game. But we'll see. Onic with 2 more bans to go here, they might really want to try and ban out the gold laner, right? They can ban the Irithel, try and narrow down the matchups for the Granger. Ban away the Moskov as well if they're concerned about the macro plays. For Navi, most likely on paper it should be the mid laners for the Chushin matchups, but Gato Kacha, what?
What is right? I thought they were gonna just secure the gold lane
Oh, Shive gets the kill. Too close for comfort there for Shive. Onic looking for something to trade back. Looking at the predictions once more. It swung on the opposite side. Now it's 55% for Onic.
It's the exact same number, but will the result be the exact same two here in this game number 3? BQ Shy and also X Magic is barely almost hitting level 4 as Cars. Already being very aggressive here, but Kyrie still has the retry as well.
Look at the movement here. Navi already on the turtle, it seems, but little Cars.
Flicker burnt, Sanguine Claw's not landing. Masans is going to go for the chase. Shunpu from Cars to escape. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Worship Paul's on a turtle. What the hell, the BQ Shy? Should be a retry win. Worship Paul takes it. BQ Shy stunned him and Blade Surges. Keyboy gets the kill, but that's now 2 kills for Keyboy.
That's Washer Paul with the happy feed, or happy shadows technically. He's gonna try and get this orange, but it might be too difficult. Cars wants to try and do something.
Not level 4 just yet there. Retribution from Kai to take away the orange. Lutpi, split. Now a disengage from Onic, but they take control again of Navi's jungle.
Yeah, for sure, it's a W for Onic after they lose out in the total, but there was a retaliation on the kill still, plus the red buff for Kai. And now looking at the item or in-game equipment by Dunia Games, what do you see here, Rashi, that stands out?
Well, none of the big power spike items are available just yet, but Lutfi has a Dreadnought armor, so in the early game at least, he's going to be taking a lot of ability damage, especially with Worship Paul, so he's going to cover his bases that way, because Shibe won't be anywhere close to him just yet. Aside from that though, I think it's still pretty much even, a 1k gold lead for Onic, but we've seen that sway, we've seen more than that sway within one fight. So I think it comes down to how well they can use their composition, and Navi have to try and use this Chushin, right, that first pick Chushin, to get these really good chase pickoffs almost, because otherwise Onic will be able to get bigger AoE combos if Navi kind of like misplayed their hand.
Yeah, especially Cars, because we can say that this Cho is a bit of unproven hero for Cars. He hasn't played it in the XP lane, I believe, so far in this season. Also, there's gotta be, you know, he has to prove himself first. This feels like, I don't know, man, kind of like Beloyski vibe. I feel like he can pull off a good macro play, but I don't know if the micro gonna back it up.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see. I have a bit of faith on Cars, you know, on these mechanical picks. He has been amazing on those mechanical picks in the past in XP. Not the Cho, but, you know, Paquito, Benedetta. So he should be able to pull this off, but it is a new role. So we'll see. Turtle 2 contested Sans in the mid lane, getting shot by the heavy crossbow. Shive forced to use the bat piece early.
Right. No heavy crossbow as well though, so Navi are trying to zone out using the Sushin. But look at this, whoa!
Oh, X-Magic and cut down the Queller on X-Magic. That should be X-Magic taken out of the fight already, forcing him to recall. Savero, Rhapsody, Death Sonata, Turtle taken for free by Onic.
Bit too free this time. X-Magic a bit too overzealous there. Didn't realize that Kyrie was there, and now they're gonna rotate towards the top lane. Can they find someone here, Cars? This is gonna mirror the movement of Keyboy. Look at this though.
Lutfi should be able to escape from this, and yes he does. Flickers out.
Yeah, Navi there initially were the ones trying to pressure Onic, but then they kind of took too long, so Shibe has to rotate back to the top side, and then Savero is the one who was present in that fight, so not ideal at all. Oh, look at this though.
Whoa!
Interesting.
You see what I mean?
There you go. Keyboy. Did he just skill 1? I don't think he even ulted, right? It was just haha, gotcha. Kind of play. Oh, Sanguine Claws. Worship Paul still able to secure his own camp, but he is falling behind of Kai.
Yeah, Worshipful has been actually pretty solid, but now with Keyboy!
2-match set. Sanguine Claws blocking the 2 members. Say goodnight to BQ Shy. Savero! Solo kill on X-Shibe.
What just happened? 2 kills on 2 places, and now Onic is running through Navi. If they want to take the mid lane, they can't do it. Cars backs out.
Oh man, it's looking so tough for Navi right now. They're losing on all these aspects here, the damage output, the wave control, and even the rotations there. Man, the fact that Shive got caught lacking there, probably wasn't expecting to run into Savero, running into the bullets of the Rhapsody. That's not how he wants the fight to go. And X-Magic isn't really able to use this Chushin to any real effective measure. Everyone from the side of Onic has been able to dodge away from it, and because of the range and the engaged potentials, actually X Magic is the one kind of zone away in these fights. You can see him taking damage and unable to dish anything back.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lack of frontliners from Navi. Is this gonna be another one of those game where we could have picked Lucas game for Navi?
Yeah, I agree. Keyboy opening things up, popping the conceal, pitting Cars down now. Oh, fist crack! Cars taken out by the impact! Sanguine Claws knocking down to BQ Shy. Still able to escape, forcing a flicker out. Glutpe now looks to X Magic, zones him away, forcing out the Crimson Beacon to get another neutral objective victory.
I can relate to Cars. As a Cho user, or every one of Cho users out there, it is a tough task to play with the Badang, with the stunts and all. Like, it is just, the micro stunts just makes you, you know, overthink a lot.
And to make things worse again, they have no real long-range skills to kind of poke back or even scout. Well, Onic have all the tools available, and Lutpi, being the glue, being so tanky with the get-out-of-jail-free card with that split, he can just, you know, move up aggressively, and worst-case scenario, he'll blow an ultimate. But look at Navi, dude. When they walk up just a little bit, they pay the price, and it's an expensive one.
Man, oh man, 5.1k gold lead for Onic. Only 1 kill so far secured for Navi, despite picking one of the best junglers in terms of kill pressure in the early game. They're not getting it at all.
Warsha Paul is busy, keeping himself busy up top there. Got a tier 1 now, shoving the wave back into that tier 2.
That's
he will be able to recall. I don't
Early, gak ada yang bisa bunuhin
Nggak, kenapa
dulunya.
dia picture sama Lusin ya? Kan nggak nyambung nggak sih cowok Lusin?
Sama juga ya antara Dead Sonata yang dilakukan.
Cowok tuh nyambung itu sama Magic yang
Kayaknya sih mereka mau menangin laningnya buat rotasi
Menurut
gitu.
gua di sini gua lebih setuju Kaleanya dijadiin roam, tapi nggak ada yang tahu tiba-tiba dia glue.
Memang
Ya.
ada Kalea, tapi Kalea butuh target untuk bisa memberikan efek heal.
nggak kenapa harus Kalea dah?
Kelihatan perbedaan goldnya semakin
Kalea first pick,
berbahaya.
anjing.
Kalea tuh kayak hero.
Sekarang di menit yang ke-10. So
Apa
Onic
ya?
mereka juga udah ngancurin Bestaran sebelum Lordnya jalan.
Kalea first pick typis
Dia
bener lah.
tebel juga nggak terlalu tebel guys. Cuma dia ada skill ada.
Kehidupan untuk Navi ya. Karena X
Itu
Magic
lumayan.
pun mau tidak mau.
Kalau mau main Kalia harus ada yang combo sih. Lu lihat nih, PH sering main Kalia kan?
Kaleanya first pick bener.
Ya, first pick.
Udah laris.
Udah main rank lagi baru kita lihat.
Oke, guys.
Udah tidak kuat lagi, sedikit lagi tersisa di mana sekarang Bestarannya pun masih
Udah,
bertahan
enek.
Sapero.
Ya, ente dah rank.
Jauh cok. Pesan Onic lawan Navi masa kalah sama
Ini di
Navi.
bagian top lane masuk bakal di
Masuk lagi,
Cars tidak sampai melakukan bajakal dan selesai. Dengan WOI tadi yang mudah dikeluarkan
Kelas.
depan mata dari pemain-pemain dan
JJ Onic.
Orang lagi yuk.
Ya, rank lagi.
Di game yang pertama, vibes positif muncul untuk Navi di game yang pertama, tapi
GG guys.
game yang pertama melihat dari Onic yang bagus.
Gua mau main mid lane.
Dan membalikkan keadaan 2-1 untuk Onic.
Rusak,
Lagi dan
Cok.
lagi ya.
Kasihan Navi.
Hanya satu game.
GG guys.
Satu game.
Yap, dan juga mereka
Itu yang salah, Jess.
memperpanjang
Kalian
Navi
harus
udah gak lolos, Dik.
kali ini. Untuk Onic
Kalian
berarti
harus
3 match
salahin
sudah
coaching
mereka
staff-nya lah.
sambut
Kayaknya
begitu.
sih udah gak lolos.
Yang kayak gitu.
Iya.
Gue invite lu pada ya.
Iya bentar gue HP gue.
Gua Gua ada yang donate mabar cuman gua nggak apa-apa dah, nggak usah dah. Ntar aja nih.
Gak bisa dieksekusi dengan baik. Kalau udah masuk di game yang kedua itu semua udah berbeda. Ben Hilda
Kita tunggu Evos lawan Dewa ya guys.
Setuju. Itu Hilda Ben udah langsung sama
Jam berapa tuh? Oh ada Shay, ada Karta.
Akhirnya mereka tidak mimpi Hilda karena Hilda langsung dieliminasi di Ben.
Iya, langsung tidak ada solusi yang bisa dihasilkan.
Sabar. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Ya, seenggaknya Kairi ntar malam tuh
Sabar banget gua mau Max. Sabar, Cok.
Ntar takutnya gigonya.
Bener lah, Pis.
Gelar ban pakai itu Max. Oke, kita ban ya. Kita ban. Pakai itu Max. Kita ban pakai itu Max guys.
Iya nih, ditemenin Hilda nih.
Pis.
Udah enggak kayak.
Nah, kalau ditanya ini kok enggak Far?
Rio nih, apa mau 5? Gua aja VN nih.
Gas.
VN. Ayo udah
Ini,
ajak aja kalau dia mau.
Terbaik ternyata untuk Onic.
Beban nggak VN?
Kembalikan keadaan.
Lu beban lu lah pasti.
Santai.
VN beban nggak?
Kalau begitu, sekarang
Ntar gua ajak,
waktunya
coba.
interview bersama dengan
Sabar. Lama-lama darah tinggi
Mau
sama Max.
dia. Guys, VN
Mau kan?
beban nggak?
Sonic sedang bergembira
Gua ajak lu.
karena
Nah,
inilah dia
Vin.
tim Onic.
Nah, kan VN nggak beban kan?
Mendapatkan
Vin, main
kemenangan
nggak?
di pembukaan match mereka.
Bercanda gue ya. Coba gue bercanda dong guys. Gue nggak ada musuh guys. Vin, gue bercanda ya Vin. Vin, gue bercanda.
Ajak Vin.
Vin main nggak?
Tuh gua
Ini ada 7. Waduh 3x Vin.
Ya udah gas, kalau gitu gas.
3x. Gua